Girl, I just feel like recording videos tonight, okay? Okay. You're like, oh, I remember this. We were just talking about, shut the fuck up already. Okay, that was days ago. Get with the program. Okay, so we're gonna do an altar tour. I don't remember the last time I've ever done an altar tour, and I was talking in the last video and getting way off topic from like this, okay? Lunar Wisdom remembers exactly what I was talking about. She was screaming at her computer screen the entire time about how her hard drive is just not recovered, okay? She's now sitting there being like, what the hell are you talking about? That was you're time traveling. Now she gets it. Okay, anyways, side jokes aside. Let's start over here. I haven't done an altar tour in forever. Should we turn on the lights? Do we want some ambience? I suppose we should turn on the light so you can see shit. And I can explain why I have shit where I have shit. Okay, now, normally I keep all the shit in there, but you know, sometimes I gotta put the shit on here. Not literally. Oh God, people calm down. Okay, so I usually like to have really clean altars, okay? I'm sure at one point one of these videos showed what a clean altar looks like. But this is what happens when I start showing you people things and I start doing workings and we start doing long-term magics and I need things on my altar. I don't have a lot of space in this place, okay? I mean, a Christmas tree takes up this whole section and this table gets moved over to there and everything gets scrunched up and, right? Like, remember though, it's early January 2021. 2021 is a better year than 2020 because 2021 is not 2020 and there isn't a certain genocidal, homicidal, Hitler-esque president in the White House anymore. Okay, well, at the time of this recording, there is. But in the future, there won't be, right? Pray with me. Anyways, let's go over this. This is where we keep our Book of Shadows. This is not a Book of Shadows. This book here is a book whose pages I rip out to stuff into this book, which is a Book of Shadows. Okay, it's a very old Book of Shadows. It's about 4 years old, and these books usually have about, I think it's like 80 or maybe it's 180 pages in them, and this one's almost got probably almost double. Almost. Then we have this black book, which is also a Book of Shadows. I don't know how I feel about it. I much prefer my leather-bound book, and I just keep taping pages. Oh my God. Okay, so this book down here, when I want something new, I don't know if it will show, kind of, without me having to open up the book, but like down there in the corner, you can kind of see, like I've just taped pages in. Like I just keep, and it's not the book where you can just unravel the leather strings and put no. This is a book where you have to literally like tape it in, okay? Then we have our 5,000 spell book and we have Lunar Wisdom's book, and I don't know if her review for that book is going to come out first before you see this video or after, but at some point we will rant and we will rave. So then we've got incense, okay, and we got candles. Okay, we gotta have our candles here. We got other candles here. God, we're running out of candles. I bought these candles at Superstore, okay, my local grocery store. Now, Superstore's got good candles. Girl, you gotta buy yourself some candles from Superstore. You're like, what is going on? Don't ask questions. So then we got our juniper berries. We got our, the fuck is this? Patchouli and lavender. And we got a sage stick. We got some candles. I think Tequila did something like this. It was like her witchy toolbox or something. I don't know. And we got our cedar, and we got rosemary out here. We got some candles. These are crooked. Why would I talk about that shit? Y'all need to calm down. We got crystals. What else we got over here? We got more crystals. We got some ginger. Remember we were working with this shit? We got some incense down there. We got some black salt. We got some, what is this? Black copal. We got some roses. We got mortar pestle. What you all see is you see from up here, right? Like you all looking like this. right? Like, you don't get to see everything. This is everything. You're like, oh God, this is a mess. This is a mess. You're like, all you have, you look like a hoarder. I do look like a hoarder, I really do. This is such a mess, too. Look at this. Is it gonna focus? Focus. Focus. Focus! No. You're like, oh God, what are you doing? Make the camera focus. Calm down. So, yes, my altar is messy. And like I said in the last video, there are times where I will tear it down and, you know, clean it off and put this raggedy old thing through the wash and, right, and we smudge and we cleanse and we work our magics. And remember, you gotta work those magics underneath too, right? Don't just be working those magics on top. You gotta be working those magics underneath. Now, what I like about this is this is glass. This is all glass. Now, that's why half the time we can't use our mortar and pestle on here, but, you know. Now, if you remember me from back in the day, like way back in the day, like eons ago, we at one point had, okay, ignore the cat boxes, and if I can find the films, I will post them here, like right here, ignore the cat boxes, but there used to be an altar right there. I will find the films. And then we had a wooden altar. I'll see if I have like any footage of us having a wooden altar and like, you know, like a wooden dining table we had here. And now I've got a glass table. You know, I had a small altar just up against this wall, and I thought, you know, that's all I really need. But then, you know, we had to do a lot of our workings and a lot of our magics on the floor. Remember the floor? Isn't the floor? Remember here where we sat and we did our magics, right? We sat here, we did our magics. Now we got one of these fucking places. We do our magics here, right? But it's not big enough. I need like a table that goes from that wall to that wall and has a space for me to sit, right? Like this table would be perfect for an altar. It's not big enough. It's gotta go wall to wall. Okay, anyways, tubies, I hope you enjoyed getting to see what this altar looks like as like looking at it down, right? And I hope that you all enjoyed this. I don't know, I just wanted to share this with you. Love you.